So now we want to calculate contribution ratio, sales contribution ratio. So that is what we want to look at. And after we are done with our contribution sales ratio, we are going to use it to derive our revenue back. You know, in this question, we were not given this, we derived it. But supposedly, it is per unit we were given. How should we calculate it? So, sales contribution ratio is what we want to look at now. Do you remember how we got this 7? Do you remember? Basically, we were given all these 3 in this question. Now, in this question, we've been given, if you've been following us, if you are not following us, please follow us to understand this. We've been given selling price per unit to be 16, our variable cost of production to be 8, and our variable selling cost to be this. Now, our variable total cost is 9. Don't forget, it's a marginal costing approach we are using. So that was how we arrived at our contribution per unit to be 7. So we are taking it up from here now, and we want to look at our sales contribution sales ratio. And how are we going to calculate that? Basically, we know our contribution now to be 7. We say 7 divided by our sales. And what's our sales? 16, right? So 7 divided by 16. Okay, so this gives us our contribution sales ratio is 0.43 in whatsoever currency. Now we want to use this to derive our revenue. In the question, if we were not given, but we were given contribution sales ratio, how can we derive our revenue? How can we work back to this figure? These figures, that is what we want to look at now. So what we need to do now is to divide our contribution per volume by our contribution per unit. Our contribution per volume is this now. This is our contribution per volume, which we had earlier dealt with. So this is it. Now we want to use it. We want to use our contribution sales ratio to divide our volume contribution as per 70, 80, 90,000 capacity. So we say, so for this one now we have 490 rather for our 70,000 capacity divided by our 0.44. So it gives us, let me enlarge this, it gives us our revenue. So this is how to work back our revenue, and we could equally use that for our 80%, 80,000 capacity by using it to divide equally what we have, which is 720,000 divided by our contribution sales ratio. It gives us, something. I put cursor on total VC. So it gives us 1.2, just like this. Then you to try. Class assignments. Look for the revenue for 90,000 capacity. 90,000 capacity. quick from GJAMES Associate Channel. Gbenga Olatunji FCA has been speaking. Please subscribe and like. Did you get what is your answer? What's your answer? So let's quickly do it, and to be sure we are on the same page. So we'll say our contribution as per 90,000 capacity divided by our contribution sales ratio. So this gives us our revenue as per capacity that we turn over. Revenue. From GJAMES Associate Channel, don't forget to like. This video had already prepared us for break-even analysis. Subscribe, click all as notifications, so when we begin to undo that of BVP, break-even points, target points, and the like, you will receive the notification for new upload. We are value to life. We are value to your businesses. So next we'll be dealing with break-even analysis. We'll be dealing with calculation of break-even point. We'll be dealing with margin of safety and target profit.